Hello dear friends. Welcome to this new video with WordCraft English. Today, we are going to listen to an incredibly beautiful and moving story, which has a very important message for all of us. And if you listen carefully and reflect on the phrases and sentences we use, you can also learn some important life lessons. Let me remind you that our mission at WordCraft English is to help you learn English and to inspire you to become the best version of yourself. It is called the race of life. So, let's start. They were running and they were trying to outrun one another. But suddenly one man fell down. He fell down, but he got up again. He fell down and lay on the ground without moving for a while. I'm so far from the finish line. There's no way I can get there now. But then he remembered his father's words. When the man who had fallen behind approached the finish line, the judges announced, "Too late, the race is over." He was so upset and disappointed. He felt like crying. But suddenly he heard a loud applause and saw many people coming towards him. His father once told him, "If you fall behind, don't blame others." Maybe it was about achieving a goal, maybe about reaching the finish line, maybe about winning a prize. Or maybe the race was about something else entirely. Why do you think the man fell down? Despite the outcome of the race, the man who never gave up became the hero of the day. His actions taught everyone a valuable lesson. This story shows us that sometimes we may fall behind in life, but that doesn't mean we should stop trying. It encourages us to pick ourselves up, learn from our mistakes, and keep moving forward. It reminds us not to compare ourselves to others and to focus on our own journey. The story also highlights the importance of self-motivation and believing in oneself. No matter how challenging the race of life may be, as long as we don't give up, we have the chance to achieve our goals and become the heroes of our own stories. Do you think he tripped over something? Maybe he stumbled or simply lost his balance. What did you like most about the story? What did you learn from it? And how can you apply it to your life? Write your answers in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. See you soon. Bye. What can you say about the man? Do you think he was weak, unprepared, or tired? What made him keep going, even though he was already so far behind? Was it his desire to win the race, or perhaps his determination to prove something to himself? Why do you think the other runner fell down? Do you think he was exhausted, frustrated, or ready to give up? How did this runner react to his fall? Did he lie down and cry, scream and stomp his feet? Or did he show perseverance and self-control?
What do you think?
They were running towards him and congratulating him for finishing the race. And failing, the man demonstrated resilience and picked himself up. The expression "he began to run faster and faster" shows how the man increased his speed gradually. The phrase "he started following the road" means that the man continued his journey along the path. The statement "he spotted the other runners" means that the man saw the other runners ahead of him. The expression "he approached the finish line" indicates that the man got closer to the finish line. The phrase "the race was over" means that the competition had ended and there was no opportunity to catch up. The expression "he felt like crying" conveys the man's intense sadness and disappointment. The phrase "they were all the other participants who had already finished the race" clarifies who these people were. The statement "they were running towards him and congratulating him" explains what these people were doing. The words "he was so surprised and happy to hear that" show the man's reaction to their congratulations. The phrase "he did not expect" means that the man was not prepared or expecting for something. The expression "the most important thing was to never give up" emphasizes the significance of perseverance. He did not expect that after losing the race he would receive such an award. But he understood that the most important thing was to never give up. That day, the man became the hero of the race. All the people in the city knew about his victory. Many years later, whenever people wanted to motivate their children, they told them the story of the man who never gave up. Even the man who had won the gold medal approached him and said, "My friend, you deserve the gold medal because you never gave up. You kept going until the very end." Then all the participants gathered around him and said, "You're the real winner. We all know that you are the strongest of all of us. Blame yourself and try to catch up." So, taking a deep breath, the man ran faster and faster until he crossed the finish line. He felt like giving up. He thought about quitting the race and just going home. However, when he remembered what his mother told him when he was still a little boy, he slowly got back on his feet. His mother said, "If you fall down 7 times, stand up 8 times. So, he started walking along the track, and after a while, he saw the finish line and crossed it. However, when he got up, he saw that all the other participants had already run far ahead and left him behind. But the man did not give up. He started following the road, and after a while, he spotted the other runners. He began to run faster and faster. But before we do, I want to tell you that in this video you will learn some really cool and useful English expressions. Now, I would like to draw your attention to the fact that in this video you have 2 opportunities to improve your listening skills and learn new words. First, you see the text with the original spelling of English words, so native English speakers use it like that. And then you hear me repeating these words with Filipino pronunciation. Because I believe that everybody should have equal opportunities to learn English, and Filipinos can speak very good English. And this way I hope to make my lessons more understandable and helpful for you. Also, do you want to forget that I explain every single word and phrase, and if you need to pause the video or rewind it to hear something again, you can do it without any problems. At the end of the lesson, I invite you to subscribe to our channel and leave comments below. And as always, you can find the link to the video with the text in the description under this video. Now let's begin. Once upon a time, there was a race. Everybody participated in the race. Meanwhile, one of the participants who had been running in the lead fell down to. At first, the man who had fallen behind saw the other runner approaching the finish line and thought to himself, however, it was too late. The other runner had already finished the race and received the gold medal. When they were close enough, he realized that they were all the other participants who had already finished the race. The man was so surprised and happy to hear that. And now, let's think about the main parts of the story. What was the race about? Who knows? Now, let's talk about some interesting English expressions. The phrase "he fell down but got up again" means that despite falling, and now I would like to share with you the most important part of this story. And now, it's time to answer 3 simple questions.